Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're not listening to the Mind of an Terry's Moon, Flight boss, the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucker responsibilities. And right now, and before we even get into anything right now, I know y'all looking at this good old motherfucking universal cloth I got on me. Yeah, right now, this is the whole universe right now. So we gotta do a big old soul group shout out to motherfucking Yellow Bone Honey on Instagram, man. Y'all motherfuckers go follow her. She got the Flight boss right. She sent your boy some motherfucking supplements and shit. I got another motherfucking cloth. I'm gonna do something with it. Y'all gonna see this as a background, whatever. But for right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to wear this. I'm gonna have to do a few videos. I have to, you know, walk around my neighborhood and shit like that. This have to be seen. I have the universe on my body right now. So you know, man, shout out to her. That's Archangel Raphael in the motherfucking flesh. She's a motherfucking goddess on this motherfucking realm that we're on right now at the motherfucking moment. So y'all need to understand that shit. So yeah, Yellow Bone Honey, y'all follow her on Instagram and shit. So right now we gonna get into motherfucker this video right here. Now this video is gonna be about the motherfucking Mars being in motherfucker retrograde. Yeah, there's a lot of influences. There's a lot of spiritual beings coming through that energy right now, and you know they motherfucking ready for war. Anytime there's a motherfucking spiritual grouping coming down here, being birthed down here, ready for war, you know that's what the fuck you got to get ready for. Now Mars is in motherfucking retrograde though, so you know there's gonna be spiritual beings coming through that energy that want to play out shit that they did in the past, and then they're no longer here. So all their attributes, all their mannerisms is going to play out through you unconscious aware motherfuckers who ain't consciously aware, motherfuckers who don't watch Archangel Uriel, motherfuckers who ain't into astrology. These energies is going to be present through you in every example that we can see it, through all forms and veins and blood vessels through your motherfucking body, to the point it come out through your mannerisms and your words, to the point that that shit got to get shut down also. So let you know, retrograde motherfucking Mars is your intent, willpower, passion, motivation, your desire, you know what I'm saying, your alternative motive, you know what I'm saying, your motivation. That's Mars. So you know, if you don't understand astrology, you unconsciously aware, you not subconsciously aware, and things of that nature, then these beings are going to be able to access your vessel, access your chakra, access part of your solar system, that angle in the energy of your intent, willpower, passion, motivation, desire. So that's why it's important to know where your Mars at, to see if it's actually squaring, semi-squaring, semi-sextile, opposing, whatever kind of angle is making with you, with the outer Mars today. That's how the motherfucking shit gonna affect you. Now we gotta look at motherfucking Mars being in retrograde. Now this is what I mean by that. The lot of energy that is pushing off is pretense, past events. So past frustrations, past determinations, past alternative motives actually come up now. Shit that you may have put to the side, that shit actually pops up now. And they have been doing that ever since Mars went into retrograde. So it's been like that for a few days. But you know what I'm saying, I'm late on that, but I know, my bad, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I need to go live and all that shit. You know, we just had this punk ass bitch ass holiday that y'all know I don't agree with. But it's still circumstances and situations that, you know, I have a child and I want her to see fireworks and shit like that. But for the most part, that ain't what this about. Now, Mars is going to bring past passions, past intentions, past alternative motives, past determinations, or past intentions, and things that you may have switched off. So whether you had negative intentions, positive intentions, motivated intentions, all these are coming back up right now, and you have to restructure, reorder. It's being popped up back in your face now. So it's either you go through it or you analyze it and dissect what kind of energy it is and actually weather the storm. Now, this is what I want to break down. Motherfucker, the sun being in Cancer. So anytime the sun is in a sign, the square and the opposition signs is always going to be most affected. So keep that in motherfucking mind. So you know, we got the sun going in Cancer right now. So the 4 cardinal signs is most affected by this energy. So you know what's most affected is Cancers, Libras, Capricorns, and Aries. So this is going to be most affected right now. And it's the squares has to learn from each other, and the oppositions have to oppose each other. Now when we talk about opposing, right, we know that the sun is in Cancer. So what opposed Cancer? Capricorn. So right now, the energies that they're giving off with each other as far as the sun is, right now it's Cancer's day. This whole month is going to be Cancer's day. So it's in Cancer's energy. So Cancers feel like they're it right now. They're the shit. And motherfucker, y'all actually are right now. But y'all have to participate in the energy in the right way and don't get caught up into your other planetary alignments that diverge your sense to shine. You know what I'm saying? Your light will be put somewhere else. But for the most part, this is your energy right now. So the ball is in your court. So for the most part, things that oppose you and the Capricorn, a lot of times you still be on the favorable side at this this time. But for the most part, if you not aware of this stuff and you don't watch Archangel Uriel, you could let a Capricorn be right in your life, just based upon you diving too far into the light that's glowing on you at the moment, because the sun is in your energy and it's pushing that energy off on you, and you're resonating with this right now. So you feel capable with your actions, how you act, how you see things, what you're consciously aware of, and you got that much more confidence. You got that much more you got that much more paying attention to that realm. You got that you like to act on that realm at the moment. So, you know, a lot of your actions may oppose the way Capricorns look at things at the moment. So, you know, Capricorns may either oppose. Now, when we say oppositions, opposition can either bring together, but it also cause friction and break apart. So it can never be in between. It can either be best friends or worst enemies. It can either be one night stand or marriage. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about oppositions, when we talk about law of attraction, the opposite always attract. So what attracts is attractive, but it also causes friction also. And it can become unattractive after a while once it get too sustaining in one fixed energy. So keep that in mind. Now, when we want to talk about, for the most part, the squares. Now, the squares is going to be Aries and Libra. You see what I'm saying? So for the most part, we're going through the same similar aspect, but the squaring causes a learning process. So we have to learn from each other. So at the moment right now, within all of us, Cancers, Capricorns, Aries, and Libras, our actions and how we do things are not going to be received well from others. So we keep that in mind. As you being a cardinal sign, your actions, the way you act, how you see things, what you're consciously aware of, is not going to be received well by others. If you're not really into these energies, it's not going to be received well by others. So keep that in mind. Now, when we talk about the squares, the same way as Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn. Now, when the square energies, as far as what we have to do as far as Capricorns, Libras, Aries, and Capricorns, Cancers between each other, we have to learn from each other. You see what I'm saying? So for the most part, and we're not learning from each other actions, or we're not learning how we go about these things, they're going to turn into clashing. They're going to turn into an opposition. Because when we look at a square, you know, we could break it down in 90 degrees, but when we talk about the grand square and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, it's 4 signs. So you have a square. You have one sign here, one sign here, one sign here, one sign here. Now, they all have the ability to oppose each other in some type of way. So keep that in mind, too, because there is 4 different ideas about one specific thing, about what's in the center of the box. So they're all looking at that center of the box at a different angle, at a different perspective. So if we're not learning this concept from each other, then it can turn into a clashing concept. So we have to keep that in mind also when if you are Aries, or if you are a Libra or a Capricorn or a Aries, be aware of that when you're interacting with the other square signs. The other cardinal signs, as I just explained. Now, like I said, Mars in retrograde is gonna bring past frustrations, previous thoughts, and previous things. Now, with Venus being in Leo, right? If I'm mistaken, yeah, with Mercury and Venus being in Leo, now this makes your mind, the way you think and how you communicate, kind of self-centered a little bit. So you only kind of see yourself thinking in a way, you're like, oh shit, talk with me, Flay Boss, you know what I'm saying? But look, check this out, Anunnaki shit, motherfucker, we the shit here now, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Now, when we talk about motherfucking the Mercury and Venus being in Leo, you know what I'm saying? This is fixed fire, being fixated on its own way. Being fixated on its own way of seeing and feeling about things. So for the most part, you know, this is how you're dealing with love right now, and this is how you're dealing with the way you think right now. So based upon your own Mercury and Venus, that's how it's going to be expressed. But these are the influences that's making you want to do these type of energies. So right now, you're going to feel the need to want to express the things that you love, appreciate, value, relate to, compromise. Right now, you feel the need to, you want to express what's on your mind, express your thoughts, express your ideas, express your intellect. So that's actually what's going on with with Mercury being in motherfucking Venus. Oh shit. I gotta twist and turn, you know what I'm saying? Once I start talking this shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Air. Also, motherfucker, like I said, Mars is in Aquarius in general. So, you know, the form that these past frustrations and these past intentions and past motivations and past alternative motives and desires that you have from Mars, they're going to play out in the form of coming through the forms of technology, or the form of something unique and original, or the form of something that's changeable, or rebellious, or opposing in some type of way, because it's in Aquarius. So keep that in mind. So it's going to come to the form of even communication in some type of way. So keep that in mind. Also, Like I said, Jupiter is still in retrograde and it's squaring Mars. So when you got Jupiter squaring Mars, because Jupiter is in Scorpio, Mars is in Aquarius, so they squaring each other. So it's a learning process. So right now you have to kind of learn how to deal with passion or intent or motivation within your experiences. That's what Mars and Jupiter is trying to, because Jupiter likes to teach and give wisdom. So Jupiter is going to bring experiences in your life to make your mind expand. So you can have meaning and reason into things and extract wisdom and knowledge to things. So with Mars squaring Jupiter right now, Jupiter's gonna put you in experiences to force you to help you handle your intent, willpower, passion, motivation, and your desires. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. I don't know if you want to say. Yeah, okay, now so Jupiter is gonna put you through experiences that formulate you to construct your intent, willpower, passion, motivations, and desires. So what does that mean? That means that, Jupiter, it makes your mind expand. So Jupiter gives you wisdom. It gives you knowledge. So Jupiter is going to give you wisdom and knowledge on how to appropriately incorporate your intent, your passion, your motivation, your desires. You know what I'm saying? Your aggressiveness, or your passion for whatever you got, or your intent for the most part. So that's what the square. Now they have to learn from each other. Now, that's not the only thing that's learning. Jupiter have to learn also. Now, this also means you have to learn how to apply a little bit intent, willpower, passion, motivation, and desires into your experiences at the moment also. You have to learn how to do that, but, appropriately. If your Mars is already out of whack, then you already utilize your Mars in an inappropriate way. So you probably cause chaos at your family house, at your friend's house, at your parents' house and shit. So you have to keep that in mind also, but that's why I said it's important to understand transits. But when we talk about Mars in general, it's square, and then they're both in retrograde. So they're both within the past. They're both looking at past tense, past things. So, past experiences or past knowledge and wisdom that you have, or meanings and reasons, resurface now. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like resurface and shit like that. Like a lot of the energy that I was prophesizing, back in 2013, or I'm gonna say 2014, a lot of shit that I actually started prophesizing is actually here on this earth right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everybody is in chaos right now. That's why you see a lot of people like Jim Carrey and all these people like that. Like, I spoke about everything y'all see right now. I spoke about it. I broke about how the indigos was gonna come. I broke down how basically I'm breaking down space within space, right? But what you're not understanding is you are space within space. Your spirit is your space. You see what I'm saying? So depending on what space you came from, you're going to be vibrating in a certain way, because that space and location is resonating in a certain way. So regardless of the realm of reality, depending on your natural space, is going to let you know how many bodies you done took, how many experience you done had, how long it took for you to get here, and how much it would decipher how much wisdom and knowledge you actually have, and how much tricks and illusions or imaginations or dreams you can make come true. Like they say, you have to believe in your dreams. What does that mean? You see what I'm saying? Now, your dreams is nothing more. It's not even real. It's not an illusion. But that's the real world. But for y'all mundane people, you know what I'm saying? They say believe in your dreams. Now, your dreams is like an illusion, an imagination, your magic, your creativity. Now, like they say, if you want to see your dreams come true, the more you believe in your dreams, the more you believe in your lie, the more you believe in your trick, your magic trick, the more you believe in your magician skills, the more you believe in your magic, the more you believe in magic. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of y'all need outside people, third-party references for y'all magic. When you need to understand, if you listen to Archangel Uriel, we don't work for these things. These things work for us. We don't listen to weak-ass conscious motherfuckers saying stupid shit like, you're gonna have blood on your hands or this, that, and the third. Listen, these motherfuckers got that weak-ass consciousness from somebody who was alive. I've been in all realms of realities. And still there. And I still haven't talked to nobody who then passed on from one realm of reality and they in another realm of reality and they had some motherfucking blood on their hands and they had some motherfucking problem or issue with something. I still haven't. You see what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers got that weak ass consciousness for somebody who was already a fucking live. Somebody who ain't no shit. Keep that in fucking mind. You need to understand that. Because this is a free choice universe. Everything is by choice. So whatever you do is by choice. So when I say I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. I'm not serving shit. I choose to do that. I don't have to. The same way y'all motherfuckers don't gotta do what y'all have to do. The same way you religious demons don't have to do what y'all have to do. The same way whatever on this world. You don't gotta do shit. But you choose to. So that you even choose how to die. So when you die, you chose to follow, or you chose to go somewhere following a lost star. And when you get there, that was your motherfucking choice. It's our responsibility. See, that's what people get it fucked up. There's some fucking fucked up mentality out here about something, about putting your responsibilities on others. No, this is your responsibility. This is your spiritual nature. So what you choose to do is what you choose to do. Now, if you're in the right mentality, you in the right realm of reality, you in the right world, then whatever you choose to do will be the benefit for mankind. Whatever you choose to do will be the benefit of something nice. Whatever you choose to do. For an example, like the goddess queen that sent this right here, that was her choice. She didn't have to. It was her choice. But the world and the mind state that she's in is a beautiful world. You see what I'm saying? So the things that you can choose to do in that world don't harm nobody. It benefits humanity. We got more knowledge and science coming out now. It's like it was an energy of connection, soul group. You know what I'm saying? A connection in a different form, other than just our mental bodies connecting, and all kind of shit. There's all kind of shit going on in the universe that y'all be unaware about, but you just have to have the shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's what my channel is for. So, it's our responsibility to cater to our natures, to be in our natures. It is not your responsibility to cater to someone else's nature, because that's what happens when you end up following a lost star, following someone else who is lost. Where we are the shit. We are the Anunnakis. We are all that shit. We are the queens. We are the goddesses down here. So as a soul group, us together, we already know what's going on with us. We can't let nobody else come blemish what the fuck we got going on. But at the same time, I'm just trying to get, for all newcomers who are new, to kind of get onto board and to kind of understand this is what's actually going on. There's a war going on outside. And when I say outside, I'm talking about outside the body. Y'all just talking about outside y'all form and shape of house bodies and building bodies. I'm talking about there's a war going outside this body. That war, that spiritual warfare. And motherfuckers need to jump on motherfucking board, because motherfuckers is getting attacked by all kind of shit daily and not even knowing what the fuck they getting attacked by. And then the shit that they getting attacked by is teaching them another kind of lie, and teaching them how to create books, and teaching them how to. That's why I don't even I ain't really want to drop a book, but I'm gonna drop a book now, motherfucking the book of Uriel. Nigga, fuck the book of Enoch. Nigga, fuck all these other fucking books. Nigga, I'm finna drop the book of Uriel, nigga. And y'all niggas gonna understand how I see it. How the real relationship between angels and demons, and however y'all the fuck y'all want to call it. How the real relationship, and how you really see perspectives, and how you really. And this realm is beyond being a sun. Beyond being the fucking physical form of a fucking star. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is deep shit, real shit, you know what I'm saying? But before we get to that, like I said, that's another realm of reality we're going to jump into, and we got a baby feed before we get there, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just want people to understand that these energies that I'm accessing is energies that everybody can access, you know what I'm saying? And you are who you are. So for the most part, you got your name. Why do you have your name? You know what I'm saying? Make up your own name, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to be, that name came from somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Now that name, it came from somewhere. I'm not talking about the physical or the language of the name. I'm talking about the energy of the name. It came from somewhere. So whatever came into you to make you call it that, you need to keep that in mind. Keep that in fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be a fairly new spirit, an old spirit. You may resonate with a spirit. You may be a spirit that's here that been here for ages, that people been talking about for ages, by your works you've been putting on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And you just, in this form, is a lower density. So since you lost in this light at the moment, you may forgot certain things, but the wisdom never leaves. Your wisdom and knowledge never leaves. So you in some way, shape, and form, a shape and form is going to lead you as a light to finding yourself again if you don't have too many blockages or too many other lights encapsulating your spirit. So, you know what I'm saying? You might be fucking a spirit that they call a demon. What, Samuel or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you trace yourself back to that energy signature and see what that represent, and then you could kind of be like, damn, that's what I've been doing my whole life. That is you. Don't call on Samuel. That is you. Now the big misconception here is this: us calling angels and demons the way you looking at it. Like I'm gonna have to tell you like this, right? I'm gonna tell you like this, right? For all you Christians out there, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Who y'all calling angels in y'all Bible is the demons. Like, so don't get it fucked up. Who y'all calling angels are spirits and bodies. A spirit that went into a body is a form of a demon in some way, shape, or form. So, see, now you're gonna get into a whole brain confusion of, well, damn. So he's trying to say all the angels is evil. So you're Uriel, you're evil. No, what I'm saying is your whole mental delusional concept of that whole structure is fucked up to the point that I don't even want to use angel and demon no more. You see what I'm saying? I just want to use a high vibrational being or a low vibrational being. Now, if I need to explain something to a Christian, I will come to them in their shape and form. I will explain the demon, but I will explain it the best way I can in their way. So I will incorporate a person who has a spirit that likes to vibrate in a bunch of low vibrational densities and a bunch of stale, stable, stuck, unstagnated densities. This will be a person that put their spirit in a bottle. This will be a person that put their spirit in. So we are genies in a bottle to a certain degree, but what you need to understand is on a metaphysical level, this is what happens also. So you are so as a demon, that's a demon, a low vibrational a spirit that likes to vibrate low. Now an angel is a spirit that likes to vibrate high. So we're all on the same realm of reality right now. So we're playing out the same attributes. So when I say things like you are these things, when you go within yourself, you're tapping into your higher self. The moment y'all start to say things like I'm tapping in this person, to channel this person, this, that, and the third, you fucked up. You lost the motherfucking battle. What you need to understand is you tapped into yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's you tapped into. Now, anything you use that's outside of you supposed to be your motherfucking bitch. Supposed to be your motherfucking pet. Supposed to be something that you doggy waddle. I don't give a fuck if it's a shape, form, person, place, planet, star, light, gas, sound. All that shit is an illusion. So all that shit could be manipulated. So all of it is a lie. So you reconstruct that lie for your truth. So even though your truth is still a lie, it become your truth. And your truth, if your truth is greater than someone else's truth, your truth can become truth. You know what I'm saying? Now this is what gods do. This is what spirits do. Y'all get motherfucking lost into the aspects and the concepts of, oh, you give your power to one spirit that did that before you. Then this spirit probably died from this realm of reality and no longer realm in this realm of reality, but its essence still here because of you being a family member or a good follower. So you carrying out the concepts and ideas, and they could use you as a source because they drink that as blood in the other realm, and they could keep ascending and keep your ass where you at. Because your ass is just a battery at that point. So they're in the realm laughing and shit. Ain't no such thing as they got blood on their hands. No, they're in their realm laughing. You utilizing your ass. That's why I brought the whole consciousness concept here, soul motherfucking group. Because soul group, right? We are one. It takes many stars to create a constellation. A constellation is one being. You know what I'm saying? It takes many different blood cells to create some tissue. You are one tissue, one cell. You know what I'm saying? It takes many different organs to create an organism, or many different organisms to create an organ. You know what I'm saying? One organ. So, you know, when you're looking at these oversouls, that's how you become an oversoul. When you look at the elite niggas who create language, education systems, and things of that nature, these motherfuckers trying to become oversouls so they can go into the next womb, which is a planet, and they can be birthed out as a son and live the same life you're living down here on a higher level. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you need to understand. Overstand, inner stand, outer stand. Now, also when we get into concepts of see, look, oh man, this cloth got me charged up. I ain't even talking about the transits no more. I done turned into a planet and talking to y'all from the eyes of a planet right now. Hey, good looking. Ow. This shit got me charged. Like I done became the moon. I became every zodiac sign and all the planets within 2 seconds. God damn. But you know, that's how we gotta kick this shit sometimes, because I was all this shit. And you was too, depending on your wisdom and knowledge. And that would decipher how high or how low you was. but there's truly no direction when we talk about these things. You see what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. But, you know, man, listen, I'm charged up from this shit. I think I might just need to go live. I'm gonna go live tonight, man. I'm finna go answer all my emails and shit. Get into my Google Hangout messages and shit. I'm finna get into my Gmails, get into my Instagram messages and things of that nature. And motherfucker, I'm charged up right now. Like motherfucker, like I might just throw up and shit on camera. Like I gotta calm down real quick. I gotta go roll up. I gotta prepare for y'all. Listen, that's another thing about me going live, y'all. Look, y'all can go back to my oldest videos. Y'all know I don't even give a fuck about social media. Y'all know, if y'all been following me long enough, y'all know it's a problem for me to even intervene on social shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to even do videos for real. But I put all the energy into videos and things of that nature because I like to create with art and imagination. You know what I'm saying? I was forced to have to talk about this shit. Y'all know this. If y'all been following me long enough, y'all know this shit. Like, it's hard for me to participate on internet social awarenesses. So I try hard every day to read, like for an example, I probably upload Instagram or upload Facebook or something like that on my phone and then delete it the next day. Cause I start observing too many energies and shit like that. And not from my soul group. I'm talking about from just everyday life people or just actual like I said, when I'm talking to, and this is not for my soul group. Y'all know when I get into my bag and start saying I'm this and that, y'all know I'm speaking for us. And this is for when whoever I'm arguing with or whoever I'm talking to is not actually the person. It's actually the energy behind them, the spirits behind them. So like when I delete Facebook or Instagram or off my phone again and things of that nature, or it's because I'm getting attacked by the niggas who be controlling apps and shit. Those spirits, those entities. You know what I'm saying? That be controlling that kind of shit. And you know the world I be in, like I said, I told y'all I don't be in reality. So if I was to sit here and explain and break down my process of why I'm like that, y'all will look at a lot of things as petty in this realm of reality because those are so much light bodies that I done constructed in that realm. Bringing it down here, it be putting too much light onto it and it'll move slower. And before that information reach y'all down here, that light moves so slow, y'all might not understand what I'm saying till years later from now. Even if I brought that light down here, y'all might not receive that light from years later from now. It's like it's like that, like real shit. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just have to do that. I'm about to re-upload all the, cause a lot of times I just wait till I come home. I ride around or do something like that or do my day-to-day too. I wait till I go home and get on the computers to get on these things. But then one thing lead to another. I start uploading videos. I start getting into music. I start drawing. I start making clothes. I start doing different things. And then my imagination start just receiving energies. I get into my spells and what y'all want to quote unquote call rituals and shit. And I leave off and forget the actual, you know what I'm saying, actuality of what I need to bring into reality. I can't fly off. I'm still in this body, Uriel. You know, but at the same time, yeah, that's why I brought that whole conscious science of soul group and everybody who resonate with that same kind of, like, there's a lot of people on the internet, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the soul group energy is because we are one, you know what I'm saying? So when we are one, we are this concept, we are this idea. So it don't matter. We're not playing following the leader. So when we all die as one. So even if one of us died before the other, when you come, we all still one. Like we all gonna still be. You're gonna still have the same ideas, still same conscious level. You're gonna remember. You're gonna remember so much. You're gonna remember this life you just left from. Especially if you watching my shit and you part of my soul group, because I remember every fucking life I was into. So if you part of my soul group now, I'm not your teacher. Like, y'all could go all the way to my oldest videos. Like I said, I don't, all this teacher and shit, teachings and shit like that. I'm not none of that shit. I'm just Archangel Uriel. And I'm not teaching you shit. I'm just reminding you what you already know. And if you resonate with this shit, that means that, okay, you back on track. You just got led off somewhere by another spirit or a group of other people, or you was just busy at the moment. And you had to do something. AKA, you had to experience something. You was busy at the moment. Sometimes we attach responsibilities and jobs onto our spirits. Sometimes in the spirit realm, we do that sometimes. But at the same time, we always have it in us, like, you know, you get what I'm saying? So you with it. You with the shit. You know what I'm saying? You with the shit, and we are just one. That's what people fail to realize. It takes a group to make one. It takes a multitude of subconscious realities to create one objective morality or reality or whatever y'all want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that will become a system. So system and government, y'all, that's why y'all never hear me hate on system and government. Because y'all just hate on them spirits. Y'all spirit haters. Y'all might be ruled by one spirit that made y'all and gave y'all some science, so y'all worship it and call it God. And that demon spirit made y'all call these other spirits demons, because these spirits may be getting ahead more than that spirit, or these spirits may be doing things that the spirit don't like. So since you like to follow that spirit, you like to hate on these spirits and shit. Where you need to understand, in every hierarchy, there's going to be a governmental system. It's like that in the spirit realm also. I'm not the highest hierarchy. I can tell you that right now. What y'all thinking is seraphim and it's not even that either. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people trying to correlate shit like the angels, and they try to correlate it with the stars, and then you have certain other people that like to correlate it with the with the fallen angels, like how they try to speak about it in the Bible. Then you have a lot of people who try to equate it with astrology. You know what I'm saying? These are all just different ways to explain the energy. You have a lot of people who even try to explain it with the mind, the blood cells and shit like that. All you have scientific try to explain it, like I said with the start. Look, all of these are just different shapes and forms and illusions. Constellation, you know, consulting. You know what I'm saying? You need to consult with someone before you get into scientific matters. All these shits are illusions and just different shapes and forms of explaining a certain energy. And space is even a lighter version of that. That's what I want y'all to understand. These realms don't exist in no kind of way that y'all think existence even exists. That's what you need to understand. But it is an experience. It is an experience. I'm not going to tell you it's not an experience. It's just not like any experience you ever experienced before. And you can't even think about that. The only thing you can think about is it is a new experience. But you haven't experienced yet. Otherwise, you will be able to explain it. I could just give you the surface level. I'm sitting here explaining to y'all the surface level, the crystal gold floor level. You know what I'm saying? Where there is a such thing as a concept and an idea and an existence that leads behind the veil of behind the scenes veil. But that experience, I haven't I seen it, but I seen it as far as I didn't live it. I just witnessed it. So a lot of y'all are so many hundreds and billions of light years and particles under just seeing something. Whatever you seeing, you catch light. What I'm trying to say is, I seen something before before it got emitted. That's seeing. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go into that, but I'm a baby feed y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because this realm of reality, I don't want nobody jacking this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was me and a group of other people. It was like me, True Brilliance, 13 Signs Astrology, 13 Cosmic Law Astrology. It was a few, really just a few of us here, Mike Lasky and Sirius King. It was really just a few of us here, really kicking the shit that everybody else is going through now. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, now. So everything that I'm kicking out, remember when y'all used to, y'all see what y'all watching now, like indigos and all this shit. Y'all see like millions of videos of this shit now, right? You can only count on your hand how many people was talking about this shit. Come on now. You can only count on your hand how many niggas was talking about this shit. Come on now. Now, the world is there now. Everybody talking about that shit now. So that lets you know who missed the shift. So y'all soul group, y'all stay up with me. That's let you know how many people missed the shift. Now I'm about to bring everybody on a new path now. I'm about to bring all y'all on a new path now. So 4, 5, 6 years from now, the shit I'm about to start kicking now, y'all gonna hear everybody kicking that shit 5, 6, 4 years from now. And don't say I ain't tell you so. See what I'm saying? Flight boss, bitch. Goddamn air. And my soul group, we already know this shit. So we on board. Everybody about to be late. Everybody about to be late. Flight boss, bitch, we in this motherfucker. Flight astral travel. Now I'm finna go get ready and prepare for y'all so I can be right in good spirits and don't be in no measurements and spirits too high to the point my body start to destroy itself and throw up and all that shit. So I want to get prepared for y'all so I can go live. Flight boss, bitch, goddamn air. So I'm gonna go rest up, you know what I'm saying? Go get my fluids in, you know what I'm saying? Go get that air. Y'all know I'm gonna be doing that anyway, even when the live start. You know what I'm saying? Flight boss in this motherfucking air.